guys, how are you today? So I'm driving to an agency called Community Ventures in my community, and they help small businesses acquire funding. Not only that, home ownership. They do small personal loans as well for people starting businesses. So there's a plethora of services that they offer. So I'm going to go drop off a few copies of my book, Talk Childcare to Me. So if you haven't gotten a copy, make sure you get one. So the agency asked me if I would drop off a few books so they can help spread resources for funding for childcare owners. There's a lot of centers that we're going through a bunch of regulation changes here coming up pretty soon. So if you haven't already pulled your regulations in the state of Kentucky, then do so. Also, what I'm finding out is that it's not just Kentucky, which is interesting because I thought it was only Kentucky, and it's not. Hey, Miss Kiera. The infant and toddler regulation has thrown everybody for a loop. So, toddlers, a child is only considered a toddler if they are between 12 months to 36 months. The regulation used to read it was the ages of 12 months all the way until 24 months. So what else has happened is that you can't have it pass through, and this evening I'm actually going to do a tour through my facility and show you the reason why I either have to do major renovations or move my entire center. So I am virtually starting over in my business, and I'm reworking my system, which is revealed in my book. So I'm going to be breaking this down as I'm going through this process, which is going to be quite complicated because I already have an established business, but some of the basics that I cover as far as location, fire marshal, interviewing the landlord, but this time it's not with the landlord because I will be actually owning the property, which is big ups to me because I don't have to deal with the landlord. I will be the landlord. So whatever I choose to throw into my business, I actually get to have some say over. And I'll know once I spend that money, it's spent well, and it's invested into my future. So I'm going to drop off my book and drop off some resources, and Community Ventures is actually one of the resources that I list in the back of my books. So if there's some childcare centers or just small business owners that's looking for funding, you can start with them, come pay them a visit, and they'll also refer you back to me as well. So you guys have a good day today. Don't forget to visit my website at talkchildcare2me.com. Head over and like my Facebook page at Asia Rivers Talk Childcare to Me. And I will see you guys later this evening once I do the walkthrough and break it down step by step on what is changing and how it's going to affect your center. Even parents that are in Kentucky, how it's going to affect the way that you are looking for childcare, because some childcare centers are closing down and they may not necessarily be revealing that they are going to be closing down. So just be aware. Hey Jess, how are you today? So join me later this evening. It will probably be around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I will walk you through and show you the complications that I'm having going through renovating, which I'm not doing, or what's going to be brought up in my licensing visit. So if anybody has any questions, reach out to me. Again, if you haven't gotten your copy of Talk Childcare to Me, visit my website, get that book, because it's most definitely going to affect anybody who's in Kentucky. So get ready. Join me at between 6:15 this evening on my Facebook Live, and I will show you what we are experiencing as childcare owners.